So in the last video, I was talking to the chosen ones, and I'm still talking to the chosen ones because I want to piggyback on what I said. When I say God said, touch not my anointing and do my prophet no harm, Spirit came and showed me something. He said, just like Jesus rose again and everybody had to see him, their eyes couldn't believe. Eyes couldn't believe, ears haven't heard. They were wild. Let that sink in, because everything that you've been through, it's everybody about to look at you and be, wow, how did this happen? When did this happen? They're gonna be looking at you like, oh, we keeping secrets? No, because it wasn't for you to know. It was for you to see. Ooh. All of them. Let me tell you something. That's for me too, because I know I'm chosen. Baby, I cried out to God years ago. Whew. My daughter is 7 years old now, and I think she was about 3 or 4 when I cried out to God. Oh my God. And I have been in such a new form of myself ever since then. God has done so many wonders in my life. I am mind blown. In my book I wrote, y'all, let me tell you, God told me years ago that I was going to be a writer. I didn't went to school to be a cosmetologist. I didn't took up business and everything in college. And this is what I'm doing right now, writing a book. When I was about 13 or 14 years old, a prophecy was given to me by a guest speaker we had at church one day. I was a spiritual dancer. And he gave me a word from God. God said I was going to be a writer. I was going to write on his behalf. He gave me the whole rundown of what God was going to do for me. Oh my God. He even told me God was going to bless me with a husband that was going to love and adore me, kids that love and adore me. I was going to meet women from different walks of life, and we were all going to connect in the same way, chosen, helping each other out, pulling each other up, pulling other women in. God, look at me now. I'm getting ready to publish my first book. And Lord knows it took some years of heartbreak. It took some years of hard lessons, things that came into my life that was sent to destroy me, storms that was trying to destroy me, people that was trying to corrupt me, corrupt my heart, and make me somebody that I wasn't. But I stood firm. I stood firm. I stood firm. For all the ones who said something about me, for all the ones who, y'all know who y'all is. Y'all know who y'all is. I ain't gonna call out no names, but y'all know who y'all is. And I just want to say this to y'all. Thank you. Because now y'all gotta see me in my glory. Y'all gotta see me in my light. See, y'all was so focused on who I was when I was going through, and I still was genuine to y'all. Even when I was going through, y'all talked about me. Y'all laughed at me. A lot of y'all try to destiny swap with me. A lot of y'all, and what I mean by that, a lot of y'all try to be like me. A lot of y'all try to speak like me. A lot of y'all try to think like me. A lot of y'all try to dress like me. A lot of y'all try to get y'all nails like me. But I was still that same girl y'all was trampling over. When I was praying for you, when you called my phone any time of the night crying because you was going through it, or you had a dream that scared the heck out of you, you know how spiritual I am. You called me to interpret it to you. Oh, I remember. I remember them friends. I remember those family members too. I remember every heartbreak everybody had that then came to me and poured out, and I done poured in. So much it drained me. And when I asked for a little bit of assistance, when I asked for a little sip of water, everybody turned me away. Who? Because that could never be me. That's what y'all say. Some of y'all done stabbed me in my back. dog my children out. Y'all know who y'all is. But this book I wrote, this is my testimony. And I want y'all to know this right now. Do not take no clout off my book, please. You know, don't sit up here and come in my face and think that you had anything to do with this. No, boo-boo. This is all God. And guess what? If you find yourself in a chapter of my books, in a page of my books, and if you didn't like what you saw, but I didn't like what you did to me. And God said, vengeance is his. He will make my enemies my footstool. Y'all all will have to see me rise in my glory, in my light. I'm no longer in survival mode, baby. I am a conqueror. And I want all of my chosen ones to know you're not a survivor. You're a conqueror. You're an overcomer. You came out of that. When all your friends betrayed you, all the people who claimed they loved you and had your back, but nobody was there for you. When you found yourself on your knees praying to God, or even wondering why, when I need help, I can't get it from nobody. Why, when I need somebody to talk to, nobody is available. But I'm always available for everybody. I'm always stretching myself thin for everybody. But let me tell you something. God say enough is enough. Enough is enough. It's time for us to rest, okay? Our resting season is coming, baby. And this ain't just about getting some good sleep. I'm talking about not stressing, not worried about my health, not worried about my money, not worried about my children, not worried about my marriage, not worried. Because this is a season where God is going to carry me. Oh, yes, because I put up a fight, baby, on his behalf. And he is pleased. He is pleased. And he got me. He got my back. He's protecting me and covering me. He's doing the same thing for you, chosen one. He's covering us. He got us. It's all right. Rest your mind. Rest your spirit. Because God says it's time to rest. All of your needs are met. Okay? My sheep don't want for nothing. You remember that. You remember what Job went through. He went through it just like us for years, you know. We went through it for years, man. Some of us from childhood all the way up into adulthood, even into parenthood. You know, some of this is trampled over in some marriages, some relationships. But you know what? It's all right, because you had to feel it. You had to feel it because you're special. You got a heart of gold. You have a spirit, an almighty spirit that God has given you. He has given you power and authority, baby. But right now, it's time for us to rest and gloat and be happy because it's all over now. Okay, boo-boo, don't worry about it. You know, when my book come out, I know a lot of people going to be mad. A lot of people going to be mad. But hey, nobody likes the truth. And guess what? True healing is knowing the truth. You know, you can't heal pretending and covering up stuff. You got to dig deep. You got to dig deep within yourself. And if you find yourself on the pages of my book and you find yourself got to look within yourself, then that was the point. Y'all be good, chosen ones.